Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. And for Washington, they've got Jordan Poole. Chris Middleton is out there with Holmes, and it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. This is game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
The chosen one gets the basket.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And it's great to see Poole attacking the basket, not settling for the jumper.
Here's Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fades back. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Pass to Poole. A 15-footer. Here's Carrington. Holmes has a screen. Tries again. He gets it in there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Carrington. Vucevic with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's the chosen one. Last game out, he had 40 points. Knocked away. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagnie. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. Carrington's got 5.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Shot to stop the run. And the Bulls with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Rebounded by Vucevic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole the pass to Holmes. Middleton outside. Pass to Poole. And he gets the jumper to drop. Poole's got his second bucket.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Giddey the pass to the chosen one. Back to Giddey. Here's the chosen one. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Holmes. Here's Carrington. He's got 5. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's the chosen one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The chosen one's got 9 points.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. trailing by 2. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Here's Carrington. He averages about 5 points a game, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the chosen one.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now, here's Vucevic. Still scoreless. A second chance effort. The chosen one gets the basket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Carrington. Middleton on the wing. Here's Champagnie. Here's Carrington. And they get it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Middleton, pass to Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Chicago is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the chosen one. He's got 11. The rebound by Carrington. Pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Now Giddey. Guarded by Poole. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey the pass to the chosen one. Sweet little floater. The chosen one's got 13.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Holmes. Inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. From the arc. The shot will not fall. Chicago leading by 3. Now Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Bulls have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Poole kicks to Middleton. Back to Poole. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 6. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. I tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Pass to Vucevic. Giddey with it. Here's the chosen one. He's got 16. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey the pass to the chosen one. Washington with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's the chosen one. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Carrington. Oh, good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 18.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Poole kicks to Middleton. And here is Holmes. Pass to Carrington. Off target with his three.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Back to Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. 20 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Poole. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Carrington. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A new lineup here for the Bulls. In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting two men in the league. Kobe White, third.
These guys are gone.
For the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's the chosen one in for Ball. They've got Corey Kispert. Brogdon out there with Smart. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's the chosen one. Back to Horton Tucker. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Collins. The rebound by Champagnie.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brogdon against White. Smart trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Kobe White. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Smart. Pass to Champagnie. Brogdon outside. Off target from outside. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that net.
Brogdon outside. A 3-ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Vucevic trying to get open. The chosen one's shot is off. And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Greg, with this being Game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Smart passes to Brogdon. Three-pointer. The Wizards with another miss. The Bulls leading by 4.
Hey, right here.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 26. Vucevic, the pass to Horton Tucker. Chalk up 2 there. 28 points for the chosen one.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's the chosen one, and he finishes nicely on the layup. The chosen one's got 30.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Brogdon with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
The chosen one passes to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. He has 30. Pass to Giddey. Here's the chosen one. The 3. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Brogdon. That one, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Giddey, the pass to the chosen one. Pass break, here we go. Smart wide open, he fires. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Horton Tucker. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right, that'll get their attention.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Richaun Holmes is checked in for the Wizards. Poole comes in for Marcus Smart. Giddey against Poole. Now here's Brogdon. The Wizards with another miss. The chosen one passes to Horton Tucker. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Poole. Nice defense from Giddey. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Brogdon's got 13 points in just this quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Poole, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Poole. Pass to Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Here's the chosen one. At at the top of the key, Buzelis. Great look, but off the mark.
But he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Brogdon finds Kispert. Pass to Poole. It's up a three. It's all in by the Bulls.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's sent back by George. Here's Brogdon, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Everybody's getting down.
Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Kispert.
Substitution on the court.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Wizards trail by 3. Taking a look at the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
The chosen one gets the basket. 36 points for the chosen one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Middleton looking it over. Shoots it up. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey. And he stuffs it in on the jam.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Middleton. D right on him. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fast break. Here they come. The chosen one's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. That shot misses. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. Holmes kicks to Middleton. There's the pick. Here's Champagnie. Good on the three-point shot. Champagnie's got 9.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's the chosen one. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Carrington. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. He has 38 in the game. No good that time. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Carrington, that's good.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The chosen one passes to Vucevic. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Buries it down low. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pass to Poole. And here is Holmes. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Champagnie. The three-pointer, no good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Middleton outside. Back to Poole. Lets it go with a three. That one's not going to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there it is for him. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Carrington. Drills it from outside.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
The Bulls leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. He has 40. Now here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post. Giddey's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
A shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good from outside.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
The chosen one's shot is off. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Carrington. He's got 16. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And that's the battle.
Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Poole. Here's Carrington. To Holmes. Shot clock at 5, so the wing on the left fires the 3. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 8 here in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the chosen one, and he has 42. And that one is stuffed right through.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Washington shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And here is Holmes. Now Poole beyond the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's the chosen one. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Champagnie. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poke loose. Here's Carrington. 19 points in the game. Now Poole. Pass to Champagnie. Drops in the tray. Champagnie's got 12.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Your Wizards youth dance to the floor.